Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Thursday, December 26th, around 10 p.m. Mountain Time 2024. An M7.4 solar flare from active region 3938 blasted off the sun earlier today. No coronal dimming and no coronal mass ejection is expected. Keep calm. It's boom time. Unfortunately, it's the 20th anniversary of the world's worst tsunami, and experts warn of complacency. More than 227,000 people were killed in the December 26, 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, and experts warn it could happen again and will. As American survivors recall the harrowing moments of the century's deadliest tsunami, I don't wish ever a disaster of this magnitude on anyone, a woman said, but the 2004 Asian tsunami also made her realize there's more to this world, and it's all about love. The devastation following the 2004 tsunami was so insane. Over 250,000 people lost their lives in less than a few hours, crushed to death and drowned under a pile of rubble that rapidly washed onto shore, taking most people off guard and ending their lives in an instant. In an instant of, well, just take a look at these people on the beach here and in the pool. Very few of them lived to tell the tale. And this is not a one-off. It's not a rare occurrence. These happen quite regularly on Earth. It's just that with the modern world, we're able to report on them with more accuracy and, well, stunning vigor. Our hearts and thoughts and prayers go out to all of the 230,000 people who were killed, and probably many more, as disasters like this are not as rare as we think. And it's just a matter of time. And will you be ready? And here is the full forecast. Pacific storms continue to impact the western U.S. Severe thunderstorms forecast for Saturday in the south. A series of Pacific storm systems will continue to impact the western U.S. into the weekend, with periods of strong to damaging winds, high surf, and heavy lower elevation rain, as well as heavy mountain snow. Severe thunderstorms are expected Saturday from north central Louisiana to west central Alabama, damaging winds and large hail and strong tornadoes possible. As severe weather swept through North Texas today, bringing hail and heavy rain, Texas Governor Greg Abbott activated state emergency response resources due to the weather moving through the area. This is going to continue to move east, like we said, and be affecting regions like Alabama and Louisiana by tomorrow. A quick look at the forecast model shows heavy precipitation moving into the Pacific Northwest, going to be pushing into the Sierras and all the way up the Pacific Spine there into the Cascades. Through Friday and into Saturday, by the weekend, should be clearing out as another system moves into the Pacific Northwest to add insult to injury to those regions. Severe weather in the south will continue, especially during the weekend here. Here is Sunday and into Monday. That severe weather will move up into the East Coast, bringing much needed moisture to the region. Let's take a look at the total snowfall to get a good idea of how the snow is going to fall. Here is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and into the early work week. All of the snow will be falling in the west, especially in the higher elevation regions for all of the northern Rockies, the Sierras, and all of the Cascades up into the Olympics. So, excellent skiing report for the west. Seismic update. Normal activity worldwide, no real quakes of note. Some interesting activity in Ethiopia with a 4.9 there. Other than that, low-level activity worldwide. The Kilauea eruption has come to an end for the second time. After the first 24-hour flurry of activity, the activity waned and then regained activity during the day yesterday, but that has come to a close again as the Hawaiian Volcano Observatory daily update shows that the aviation color code is now at orange, and currently the alert level as it is at watch. There could be more inflation and more eruptions in the near future, but vigorous lava fountaining diminished around 11 a.m. with only weak bubbling and drain back present afterwards. Inflation of the summit following the shutdown indicates that a resumption in activity is possible in the coming days. So we're going to keep a close eye on that over at Kilauea. And that brings us to the rest of the erupting volcanoes for the day. Ibu to 6,000 feet today. Popo, volcanic ash emissions. Sangay, possible emissions there. Fuego as well. Santaguito, possible emissions. Nothing detected there and not a lot going on. Reventador, 15,000-foot puff. Chivaluche, puffing and passing today. And Popo to 22,000 feet. Semeru, volcanic ash was reported. Ibu to 7, wrapping up worldwide volcano news for the day. Hey, how do you like them apples? Now, we were waiting on some space weather to make its way here. According to the models here, none of these CMEs ever arrived. Nothing on telemetry showing any space weather hitting us for the last 48 hours. In fact, we've been sitting at KP 0 or less than 1 now for over a day. So if you've been feeling quite psychic, or if you recently died, you probably had a near-death experience. So good news there. Keep those psychic hats on. 3-day geomagnetic forecast shows all quiet on the Western Front. Nothing coming our way, even though we did experience an M7.4 solar flare from active region 3938 earlier today. Hey, this is after a lower level M flare. So the 1-2 punch, boom, boom. None of them producing anything significant or noteworthy as far as flare events from the Thursday morning event. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that something may be happening in the near future, but it appears as if the sun is shutting down once again into solar minimum. Mystery black objects that fell from the sky during a storm have left locals baffled, and it kind of looks like slag from glass melting operations at the turn of the century. Locals in this town have been rocked. In Thailand, mysterious black objects falling from the sky have puzzled locals. A couple in Fatholulung, a province near the Malaysian border, discovered the strange items in their garden. Wishet Spirituadan and his wife Minarat believe the rocks may be extraterrestrial and claim they have improved their health. The couple found some shiny black rocks ranging in size and totaling over 44 pounds in their palm plantation after a storm. There was heavy rain and lightning around 2 a.m. on that day, causing a fire outside, which it told Viral Press. In the morning, there was a fallen tree and burn marks on the ground. I walked over to the burning pit and there was smoke, so I covered it with soil. 2 weeks later, they revisited the pit and discovered shiny black rocks. Manirat shared that while collecting them, one sharp rock cut her and caused her to bleed, but the pain and heat quickly subsided after the bleeding stopped. And after keeping the rocks for about a month, she reported feeling more energetic and mentally clearer. Neighbors have even noticed unusual patterns on the rocks and interpreted them as lucky numbers they plan to use for lottery tickets. Now, all this information as a whole means that this story is a sharticle. But what's not a sharticle is what we posited yesterday on our X channel, Oppenheimer Ranch Project at Diamond the Dave, that there was evidence that the Azerbaijan jet that killed many and crashed the other day was not due to weather, but was shot down. And black boxes of the downed Azerbaijan jet recovered as questions mount over Russian involvement in the downing of the craft. So things are heating up as World War III continues to unravel. I can't wait for Donald Trump to get into office. Not soon enough. We still have 24 days. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please hit the thumbs up. It's free and it helps with the Al Gore rhythm. Shut up, Al. Get in your hole. Al Gore gets no bun cake tonight. Also, many people that watch these videos are not subscribed. Please help the channel grow. Subscribe tonight and hit the bell for all notifications. We love each and every one of you. We hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and we hope you are enjoying the holiday season with your friends and family. Be safe. We love you, and that is a boom.